Hi, day 21 here from the 100 Days of Weight Loss with Linda Spangle. I'm kind of loosely basing my my journal, my video log off of her book. It's been very what do you call it? Keeps me on track for the most part, but it also brings up other issues that I wasn't aware or I knew I was. But sometimes if you know you're aware of something but nobody says anything about it, then it really didn't exist. And that's how today's was. It's eating with mindfulness. And I've talked about it in the past that, I jokingly would say, well, I would eat one donut and I'd have to have another one because I didn't remember tasting the first one. And that's how I seem to be. I seem to, get caught up on the computer and I'll eat on the computer. And before I know it, it's gone and I don't even remember eating it. It's just, I don't take the time to sit down and really enjoy the food. In the past, when I was dieting and everything, I these issues would come up, but I never wanted to pay much attention to them because for whatever reason, like I said, maybe if I didn't acknowledge it, it didn't happen. And you can't fix what you don't acknowledge. That's Dr. Phil. And he's absolutely right. So going day by day and kind of dissecting my emotional needs and where my food and my head meet and how much I put into food, it really bothers me because I've always wanted to not concentrate on if I had to think too much about food, then it made me obsessive, and then I would just blow up in a day, and then my diet would be gone. And again, this weekend I'm away from home, having to take care of some. My mother-in-law's not well, and so I'm here helping my father-in-law do it. We're running back and forth to the hospital, and so she's going to be fine, by the way. But it's just hard on your diet. What do I eat? What's mobile? And having to eat mindfully. And that was today's topic. Is really the first two bites that we talked about a couple of days ago is the first two bites of taste. And if we're not eating for fuel or for flavor, then what's left over is probably we shouldn't be eating at all. And somebody brought up to my attention also is that if I'm not hungry, I shouldn't eat anyway. I should really be listening to my body. And so it's just getting those old tapes out of my head to think, okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I have to eat. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I have to eat lunch. And it's 5 o'clock, I have to eat also. Well, if my body is not telling me that I need to eat, then I need to pay attention to those signs and know that I'm eating what I need to eat and I'm getting the fuel and the energy because I'm feeling really good. And it's surprisingly how little food you can without starving yourself. As long as you're eating to take care of your business and you're not having any side effects of eating deprivation. Now I'm getting anywhere from 16 to 1800 calories a day, and I'm doing just fine on that, and I'm still losing weight. So I really want to enjoy cooking. I want to enjoy my new way of eating is what I want to enjoy. So that's why I'm embracing new recipes, but I'm really trying to erase the tapes in my head to enjoy my life and not always feel so the bottom line is I don't feel good enough, and God tells me all the time that I'm good enough. My husband tells me all the time that I'm good enough, but I keep telling myself all the way I'm just not quite good enough to do the things that I want to do. But you know what, I do a lot of things that surprise even me. So with this holiday weekend, with having the stress of taking care of a loved one, there's a lot going on, and we don't want to just blow up on our food plan because I just can't do it. You know what? We said it early on. You do it anyway, whether you want to or not, and whether we're on day 21 now. 21. we're 1/5 of the way there to 100 days. We're a little over. So, I'm really proud of that. And I don't want to mess up now. And in the past, I used to be that way. I used to, 3 weeks would be probably a long diet for me. And here I am, 21 days. And we're making it and we're doing it. And I'm making a difference in my life, but I'm also listening to my body and enjoying the beautiful weather also. And for those of you who've never seen, this is my little dog right here, and he just gives me so much joy. His name is Henry. So when I talk about him, that's who I'm talking about. So anyway, continue having a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. The flag's in the back. I'm still at the lake. It's a beautiful place. I cannot wait to get on the boat. My husband's coming in tomorrow, so maybe we're going to be able to squeeze in a boat ride. So happy 4th, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 22. Ciao.